Hello, Namaste, this is Gilles Mansillon, and I come back to you once again to continue this brief discussion tutorial on the tarot. And so once you have chosen a deck, you have learned how the images work, you are ready to ask a question, and the tarot will reflect you, whether no matter which level of consciousness or what knowledge we have, the tarot is just a mirror, it is a game, so let us be light about it. So when you have a question, the first and foremost thing you can do is you have a question, you pick up one card and then you look at it. Here we have the King of Swords. So the card has to be read within context. If you don't have a question, the cards will tell you something. But if there is a card, it has to be also when it is there is more than one card. It has to be read in relationship to other cards. It's the same thing with astrology. One planet may come into a position in the sky, but it is only as good or bad or powerful or subtle as the relationship to the other planet that maybe influence that particular planet in that particular aspect. And so I'm going to show different ways to read the tarot, to ask questions. If you I hope you'll find this instructive. If you want to unfold more than one card, so the first thing you want to do is to past, present, and future of any situation that will give you an aspect, past, present, future. And then you put one card on top and one below, and that shows you what's invisible and what's visible in relationship to the situation. So, and then you can ask as many questions as you like, because that will kind of it kind of enclose the questions and show you where it's going, what's invisible, what's visible, and where it's coming from. So that's already usually clarified any situation. After that, the most used spread in the tarot is the Celtic cross. Traditionally, it's presented as a cross, but I kind of enjoy to just present it it's 10 cards, 5 and 5. So it's just easier to read. The first in the Celtic cross, the first question, the first card is the situation, and so it presents you the situation, and the second card gives you the energies that surrounds the situation. The third card represents what's in the mind of the questionnaire. The person that asks the question has something in his mind right now, consciously, and so that is what will unfold before him. So or her. And so the third card is quite important because it holds the focus of the person that you are consulting. After that, the fourth card represents the subconscious, the distant past, and those are kind of buried memories and so on. And the fifth card represents what is now living. So it is the recent past. The next cards represent the next future, the immediate future, what's coming up right next. So then the next card, the seventh card, represents the questionnaire, the person who is questioning what is the energy of the person within the situation. After that, the eighth card represents the physical environment, the energy of the people around the questionnaire. The ninth card represents the inner emotions, the hopes, the fears, and so it addresses the emotional body. And the final card is the most important. It is the key and the outcome of the reading. So the last card is always the most important, and if you have the sun in the last final position, it means heavenly blessing. It means there is almost nothing to say because all is coming. So the sun is the most powerful card in the tarot, followed by the Ace of Wands, the pillar of fire. But and then I will do another video also to address how to deal with negative aspect in the tarot, because if your last card would be sorrow, for instance, and you're reading for someone, you can't leave that person just, well, handle your sorrow, handle your grief, kind of thing. So you got to develop some questions. There are questions that needs to be asked in order to answer and guide the person towards a resolution and understanding. And so if you make a consultation, you may want to read those 10 cards, and the tarot will always address the first intention, what's most important, what's personal. But if you want to go a little bit further, you may want to spray another 10 cards on top of it. I won't read him now because it would take too long, but and then so that allows you to look at all the professional aspect that the person has to deal with. So it is quite. I usually I enjoy using the Celtic cross. It is very informative. The next spray I like to to show is a chakra reading. So chakras are energy centers that have been designed for humanity, for human beings, and those are primal energy centers that we all have that are calibrated to the life that we need to have here. But in truth, they're going to be accelerated and expanded, and so we're gonna expand into higher centers. But they're very important because they give you the condition of your energetic self at any moment. So what you want to read is basically your seven major chakras, which is the root, where the roots, the navel, the plexus, solar plexus, the heart, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. So the root is about all the challenges, it's about the will also, but it's about all the deep things of the things, all the things we need to deal with and where our power comes from. And so it all manifests in the second chakra, that is the earth plane, and the astral body rules over that. So it is very much about the second card in this kind of reading will inform you as what's going on the earth plane. Then the third card is about your solar power, your energy, what you create, what you produce. The heart is those are creative chakra, and the heart is neutral, and then there is receptive chakras, because this is where the light coming from above and below meet in the heart. So the heart gives you is the central actor in life. Then the throat chakra is about communication, but it's also about healing. It's very much about receiving information as well, and it's connected to the higher heart. Then the last card, the last two cards are the most important. They're the third eye, the center of vision, and so it is very important to open your third eye and use that center to expand your vision. And the crown gives access to the higher planes, and so the crown chakra is probably the most important because it is a link to the future in this kind of readings. After that, if you want, you can read. You can expand. If you consider yourself, your imagination or your physical access or your energetic access gives you access to higher chakras, then you can also observe a little bit what the universe can give you information on, such as the soul star, that is a bright silver star that's above our head, that is our future self. Then there is also chakras like planetary chakra in the upper atmosphere, solar chakra, galactic chakra, universal chakra, and omniversal chakra. But basically, it is mostly about reading. When you read this, is basically about reading those seven main energy centers, because although you may want to align them, regularly to have your chakra just through your intention, to ask that your chakra be aligned so that your life is easy and flowing. It would take a while to discuss that. Maybe I'll make new other videos. But I wanted to also make a little point about how to ask about romantic relationships and or business relationships as well. It works for both. But let's say I have a romantic question and I want to know how this situation is, because I haven't. Of course, if you're with someone, you may just want to discuss it. You don't need the tarot to figure out where your relations stand. But sometimes we wanna inform ourselves on that, and so this is one way you can do that. The first card you would put would be, how does this person see herself in the relationship? How does this person sees me in the relationship? And what does this person wants to communicate with me? So that way you already have a good idea of the psychology of that person you're wondering about. Then you ask yourself, how do I see myself in the relationship? How do I see this person in the relationship? And what do I want to communicate to her? Then the last final three cards would be past, present, and future. This is just, of course, when you ask about a relationship, it is just a present now condition that the tarot is reflecting. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be change in the future. It's all, life is fluid and transformable. So, but that gives you a good understanding. So, how does this person see herself in the relationship? How does she see me, if I'm the questionnaire? And what does she want to communicate to me? Then, how do I see myself? How do I see her? And what do I want to communicate to her? And then past, present, and future. And so, and then of course you can ask as many questions as you like for different relationships, if that's what you are looking into. The next spray I wanted to show is a very complete way of asking the tarot, because it covers the 12 constellation, and so we can look at all 12 different aspects of a situation in terms of it's not so much a situation but where the person is at, and so usually I enjoy this. It's called Grand Universe reading. The first card you read would be what is potential. Then the second card is what is actual, what is possessed, Aries and Taurus. Then in Gemini is the mental communication, the traveling, the all that is mortal mind stuff, linear mental analysis, and so on. But it's very and then there is Cancer. Cancer is about the home, also the end of days, what will unfold in the future. Then after that we have Leo, and Leo is all about the heart and all the matters of the heart. Virgo is about nourishment, it's about health, and so that informs you on that level. Then Libra would inform the questionnaire about all what is the energy in terms of social spheres and what is happening in terms of it can be also business. Then the Scorpio means the card. The Scorpio would be about what is coming from the inner planes, from the depths, from the subconscious, from inside, and so informs you of the new energies that will be coming from within to you. In Sagittarius is your higher philosophies, your higher laws, the way you what concerns you right now. Then Capricornus informs you on what is coming to you from the universe. Aquarius informs you of what is in terms of dreams and friends, where you position yourself in terms of your alignment with your dreams. And Pisces here is about karma, is about all that is inevitable. So it is very much the final outcome. And yet I pull another card, which is the outcome of the spray. And this is again once the most important card, because it kind of synthesizes and gives a very conclusion to the reading. And so I will make a last video on this training series of video, but to explain how to deal with negative aspect, because some cards have negative aspect, and you can just leave like if the last card is fear or futility or ruin, you cannot leave someone with like this is what's coming to you. So there are ways to deal with that, and there are questions to be asked, and so we'll talk about that in the next video. I thank you very much. I hope this was interesting to you, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.